What's going on, you guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and it's your boy Kaiza-Sama. Today's video, we are going to be talking about the new LR physical Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Gohan, and Super Saiyan Trunks unit. This unit was the opposite banner that dropped alongside the Z Broly. So Friday morning, I decided to go ahead and get like 3 summons in, basically like a whole rotation. And throughout the stone part of the summons, I didn't pull them. But then on the free part of the summons, I was able to pull them. So we got them here at 55%. The links are not at 10 yet, as of course I just pulled them. I did put a little bit of links on them from some like resources that I had saved up. Then we're also going to be using them alongside a 65% LR Super Saiyan Goku unit. His links are a little bit higher than mine. We're pretty much around the same, but he has one more equip on his LR Super Saiyan Goku. But for today's showcase, we are going to be diving into the old days of the Redzone, and we are going to be taking on Golden Frieza. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, this first rotation, we have... Let me see. Okay, so Gogeta. So Gogeta, he's good to pretty much float off in like whatever slot you really want him to. Sometimes he's not really good for like slot 1, just like depending on the type of boss that you're potentially taking on. Because if it's like Cell Max or like who's another one, Boo or something like that, then probably even like Goku and Frieza too. But if you're going up against a potential boss that is like one of the biggest bosses in the game, then Gogeta, he can sometimes like, you know, he can sometimes get busted in that first turn. But of course Vegeta right here, he has good defense, and then he also has a little bit of guard on him, so, and he has the damage reduction too, so that damage reduction stacked with the defense is really what helps Vegeta out and like the rest of the team, when especially you have like UI Goku on the same team with them, then that's going to be very beneficial for their links when they end up right next to each other. And that's pretty much what I try to do. I try to keep them in like the same type of like rotations, and then if not, then I still have plenty of other characters on the team that can link pretty well. Got Gogeta. Now, as you can tell, this team is mostly made up of a Super Saiyan / movie hero team. We have Gogeta, then we have Beast Gohan, and then the other main units that are going to be like the main focus are, of course, the Super Saiyans. So we have Future Gohan, then we have our LR Super Saiyan Goku. Have them in the first slot. They do have 5 links together with Gohan, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure Gohan and them, they get like 6 links once they go into like the standby, that little like Goku transformation part. Let me see. So we're starting off with 10.5 mil. So I want to see a good at least 5 or 6 mil of damage. Okay, so we got 7 mil. Let's go. All right. Now we're on a rotation with Beast, and we'll pretty much keep Beast in slot 1 because he's good for taking on attacks. Although Beast can kind of get smacked sometimes. I think it was this video, in fact, he kind of surprised me a little bit. Like, I was like, damn, bro, Beast is getting slapped, bro. He usually does pretty good in like guarding attacks and whatnot, but yeah, it was this one. I was like, dang. And then he only deals that much damage. Like, what the hell? Come on, Beast. This was for sure a iffy rotation. Of course, I wouldn't. If anything, I would have put UI Goku in slot 1 because he's fully dodge. He's like all the way dodge. Him and my tech UI Goku. I recently used him, and when I used him, I probably got hit once. Talking about my tech UI Goku. This AGL UI, I have him completely built like correctly. He's like literally anime accurate. Like you can't touch my AGL UI Goku. That man is impenetrable. Then we got that additional from Vegeta. It's 6.7. Alright, so we're back around. I'm not going to transform Gogeta just yet. I do go into the standby though for the new LR Super Saiyan Goku. Now for his leader skill, he does have all out struggles, Super Saiyans, and power of wishes. He gets the category key +3 and HP, and then the attack and defense of plus 170%. Then the attack and defense plus for 30% for characters belonging to movie heroes or Connected Hope. So with that being said, his standby skill, he pretty much goes into Super Saiyan Goku. You guys have seen it from, you know, the trailers and whatnot. He basically goes into that standby for 3 turns, and then I believe that last turn he actually gets like the standby attack to where it goes into either like a miraculous punch, or let me see, what else is it called? It's like miraculous punch or something else. And once he gets that active going, he basically deals a huge amount of damage. Just depending on how many dupes you have dished into your unit, that's basically going to, you know, be the difference between everybody's unit. Now for the passive, he gets the key +3, then the attack and defense of 200%. Then he randomly changes key spheres of certain types. Physical excluded 2 physical key spheres. So pretty much him and Gogeta being on the same team is going to be very beneficial with the key orbs. And then of course with both of them being Super Saiyan, that's like a huge help between their links. And then just overall, like the coordination between them, especially when you have them like in the same rotation like this. But of course, we're not going to have like the full-on attack from our like LR Super Saiyan Goku being in the standby. He does get the plus additional key +2, and then the physical key sphere is obtained. Then the additional key +1 per type key sphere obtained, physical excluded though. Then all allies get the key +3, and then the attack of 50% self-excluded. He reduces damage received by 30% temporarily when receiving a super attack. So keep that in mind when receiving super attacks. He does have the damage reduction of the 30% temporarily. So that does come in handy, being that he doesn't really guard too much. He has a decent amount of guard, but it's not too much. And I'm pretty sure it's like up to like the defense being so high too, because he does get a lot of defense starting from like the beginning of the turn. And we do have Beast Gohan's active right here. We'll use it. So now all the attacks will go to Beast, and we should be straight. We shouldn't be taking like any big hits like that from Beast. Now we do get the additional defense of plus 30% when receiving an attack for every 3 key, and then he gets the additional attack of 150% when the key is 12 or more. He launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack when key is 18 or more. Then the attacks are effective against all types when ki is 24. If there's another movies or all-out struggle category ally attacking in the same turn, he gets the additional damage reduction of 15%, and for 2 turns, all allies' defense goes up by 77%. So we're using Goku's active right here, but pretty much, yeah, like I was just saying, like it's mostly gonna be his defense being increased so much, and then getting all this like additional ki, and the ki spheres, the additional attacks when the ki is 18 or more and whatnot. It's going to be very beneficial. And then let me take a look at once he finally transforms, because I know that's different. Yeah, so unable to attack when finish effect is activated. So I thought so. That's why we couldn't see him attack on the last rotation. He's unable to attack. He gets the ki +3, then the attack and defense of 259% and guards all attacks. So once he does go Goku, he's basically like invincible, just like he was like at the last moment of the movie. He changes int ki spheres to physical ki spheres. He gets the additional ki of +2 per physical ki spheres obtained. He then gets the additional ki of +1 per non-physical ki spheres obtained. And he gets the additional defense of 30% when receiving an attack for every 3 ki. And if ki is 24 when receiving an attack, he reduces damage received by 59%. So he gets a hell of a lot of additional ki, and he gets a 30% additional defense, and then damage reduction of 59%. That is tremendous. And he gets a additional defense of 20% per ki sphere obtained. Excuse me. And all allies' defense goes up by 7% for 2 turns per physical ki sphere obtained. An additional attack of 100% when finish effect is activated. So yeah, his attack goes up by 100%, basically 359%, damn near, and then he guards against all attacks with a whole bunch of damage reduction and defense building up on itself. And yeah, so once he goes into the Goku transformation, like I said, it lasts for 3 turns. And then I'm pretty sure that last turn is when like the final effects of like the active skill settles in. So that's what we're seeing on this rotation. Yes, sir. And then I'm pretty sure we go ahead and transform Gogeta, but we'll use Vegeta's active. Then we'll also use Goku's active too. Alright. Yeah, so I go ahead and use Goku's active because I want to keep like the main links activated as far as Super Saiyan and Golden Warrior. Man, those graphics are so terrible. Ugh, 11.4. I mean, Goku's graphics are fine, but Frieza looked terrible with his fist, dude. And then we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll transform Gogeta, because we do get the HP, and then we also get the attack and defense of like, I think it's like another 200%. And then he also changes ki spheres to rainbow ki spheres and gets the additional supers for all those rainbow ki sphere orbs. So Gogeta being transformed will help us out tremendously as well. Then we'll lock in with Vegeta on the end. No, I would say so far from what I'm seeing, they are a pretty good unit, and then they also help like your like team out as far as like older units and whatnot, because they do go very well with like the older STR Super Saiyan Gohan. And then I would say other Super Saiyans that you guys might have. I have the Super Saiyan Trio, and I do want to get a video in as far as like putting them both in the same video, to see how well they work on like the same team. I did attempt a challenge with both of them on the same team, and I think the same trio actually like got me in trouble a little bit. So like I was kind of upset when I saw the results of that. So but I'm still gonna get a video in with both of them being in the same video. Of course, it'll more than likely be a super class video. We gotta go Vegeta finishing it off. And then Gohan, we got future Gohan's domain activating. Now, I believe this activates on like, what, like the 5th turn from like his entry or something like that. So, with that being said, let me see. We got the links. Will activate is active. Now he does get a huge power increase from right here. Yes, sir. That was some pretty good damage. I just wish we had at least another dupe on my future Gohan, and we would pretty much be straight. I wasn't really too concerned with standbying the friend LR Goku, because we're pretty much like close to the end of the fight, but now, with future Gohan's domain up, he does change in key spheres to STR key spheres. So that does help a little bit as far as the key. And then he also has the damage reduction of 20%. And he damn near has damage reduction of almost 60% in total, because just from his entry, he gets the key +5 and then the damage reduction of 40%. From 5 turns from the character's entry. Then he gets the key +3, then the attack and defense of 158%. So with that being said, like I just said, he gets the damage reduction of 20% as well. That's almost 60% in damage reduction. Then he also gets a additional 20% to the attack and defense that has the potential to go up to 100% for all the additional key that he gets with each attack performed. So, like I said, future Gohan, he's a great candidate to put on the team with these new Super Saiyans. Let's see how much damage. 6 mil. That's our friend unit though. And then I'll pretty much give it to the Golden Boys. I let them wrap it up here. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this unit compared to the Broly unit. I definitely think Broly has a little bit of a one-up on him, but I still think this unit is a great unit for worldwide, especially for like the Saiyan addition to the game and whatnot. I feel like, we really didn't like anticipate a trio unit like this, but the fact that we got one is pretty smooth. So I do like this unit. We got to see that additional super. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what team you guys build with these guys, and let me know what your favorite unit was out of part 1 so far, out of Broly or the Golden Boys. Now we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. The next video I will be showing you guys. I'm going to try to get a Super Saiyan 4 video out with Broly, because I did pull him on my JP account. So if I can get that video out, that'll get out. But I already have another video set out to the side. I'll probably have like 2 other videos set out to the side, so it'll just be a matter of time. I'll be dropping that next video within the matter of tonight or tomorrow morning. So you guys just stick around, stay tuned, subscribe like always, and I will see you guys in the next Dokkan battle video. You guys take care and peace.